This video is to show you how to create events in your team portal page. So once you've logged in, you're going to be on your schedule page. So we're going to go to up here at the top, you're going to click add event. Event type, let's just do a single dual meet. Pick your level. Make sure we're selecting the correct level. If you're not sure, it needs to be a varsity match. If it's a JV match, select a JV match. All right, we had a lot of confusion with this at the end of last year about matches not being on the correct level, and that affects sectional records and seating and that kind of stuff. So make sure you're selecting the correct level. So single dual meet, that's team A versus team B. Only the host team should be creating the duel. If team A is the host team, let them create the duel in their schedule page. If team A is not sure how to do it, make sure you communicate with them, and then team B can set it up. But the host school should always be setting the single dual meet up in the system. Otherwise, we start getting duplicated information. So for this example, it's going to be Hewitt versus Thompson at Hewitt. So I'll just pick a date, fill out the information. They're going to wrestle at 5 o'clock. They're going to be home. If you're not sure which league to pick, just pick HSAA. Weights. You should only be selecting the 2021 newest weights for boys. Okay, if you're doing girls, we have the 2021 12 girls weight class. So make sure you're not changing this unless you're absolutely sure, because otherwise it's a pain to change it and merge it and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you're only picking NFHS 2021. If it's girls, 2021 NFHS 12 girls, because in Alabama we're using 12 weight classes. Match creation, create one match per weight. That should automatically be there. Opposing team, we'll put Thompson High School. And then obviously, if you need to change the state, you can change the state if you have an out-of-state dual match. And we'll click next. Notice the system says, I don't recognize that name. It's technically Thompson HS in the system, so we'll click on Thompson. Click next. In another video, I had already done it, so your only option should be new dual, but I'll just say Thompson High School since I've already created this. So then now if I scroll down, because of my date, it's now down here at the bottom with a red thumb, a trash can, and a scale. All right, notice the time and the varsity level. This column over here to the far right, you can just ignore that. If you need to change the level of competition, you can change it here. Please, please, please don't leave it blank. Okay, that screws up records come seating time. So here's our dual match. You'll click the scale to create the weigh-in for your team. Okay, this dual match should be on both teams' schedule page. So Thompson should have this on their team portal. This will be Hewitt's weigh-in sheet, and I can click add weigh-in. I could select my kids and create a weigh-in sheet, but that'll be in a different video. We can edit the duel if we need to. Okay. You have matches. This is where all the teams are. I'll explain how all this works in another video. Live entry. This will be important later on. I'll explain how this works. Offline entry, video stream, you can ignore that. Tie breaking. It has the criteria already built in. Nothing's changed there. You can have a summary of the dual match. So that's what those look like. Okay. If you mess this up, you can click on the trash can and type trash, and it will delete it. And then once the duel is complete, you click on the little thumb and commit it. Once you commit it, you can only change it by mutual agreement. So that's how you create a single dual match. If you're going to a tournament, either a dual tournament or team tournament, I know there's an option here for you to select that. If you're in Alabama or any other state that's using Track Wrestling as their tournament management software, there's no reason for you to create your own tournament. Okay? Once they enter you in as a team, that event will populate in your schedule page automatically, just like the super section and the state wrestling championships populate for you once you're added. Okay, you just click accept or trash. It will pop up saying pending. You can either trash it or accept it. So there's no real reason to create a dual tournament or individual tournament in your schedule page. Now, if you go out of state or you're at an event that does not use track wrestling, then you'll have to manually import your event. So you'd have to create all this information, then you'd have to add all the matches and stuff like that, but we could cover that on a case-by-case basis. Most of you that do that, you're already aware of how to do that. If you have questions, you can let me know. But that's how you set up your events.